Every day, you guys, it just gets a little bit worse and worse. So my husband and I had a long talk. We bought a backup refrigerator, and today I went to Costco to do a little stock up. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of mom life. And in today's video, I am back to share with you a Costco haul. So hubby and I sat down and had a very long talk. You guys are gonna see a bunch of changes over the next couple of weeks because it is really getting hairy where we are. I know other places are being gravely affected by this virus, but we really weren't seeing it that bad here. It was only about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago that we got put a stay in place order, and although our schools had been closed, we really weren't exercising everything that the stores and stuff are doing right now. Now there are cops standing outside every door, making sure that they're counting the amount of people going in and out. There's plexiglass between you and the people at the register. There's definitely been quite a few changes over the last few weeks, to the point where when we started to see our counts doubling every day for our county and our state, my husband and I said, okay, listen, we're limited here with the space that we have, which is why we've done our shopping the way we've done it, but no more of that. So we had a backup freezer in the garage, but we went and picked up a backup refrigerator, and so we have that in the garage now, and we just got it used secondhand, but it worked out perfect for us because now we had a way for me to do a little bit more of a stock up, which is exactly what I did. So I went into Costco on a mission for eggs. I went there super early before the store even opened, waited on the line to get in, but I scored myself some eggs. So thank goodness for that, because I really wanted to do it for my kids for Easter and I was running out of time. So I went and did that, and then while I was there, we did a decent sized stock up, so I shouldn't need to venture back into Costco for at least a month. So that was really good. I usually do a monthly haul anyways, but last time I went, it was like a panic haul, and I just got whatever I could get my hands on. They barely had anything. I mean, they were limited this time, but not as bad. Still can't get toilet paper and some paper products, and there's still some foods and stuff that you can't get, but it was not as bad as it was the first time I went, so I knew it would be back a little bit sooner, but now we're good for a while. We're good and stocked up. So I'm going to take you down to my counter and I'm going to show you what I spent $467 on in Costco this month. All right, you guys, I am standing way back here to show you what $467 looks like at Costco, and I put it out on the counters in no particular order. So I am just going to dive right in. So I'm going to start over here in my little berries section. The berries were looking absolutely amazing today, all Driscoll's, and I think every single one of them were organic with great prices. And I love that they're the double-sized containers, so that ensures that it'll last for the 2 weeks and it'll keep us out of the store. So we got the organic blackberries. Look how beautiful those look, so yummy. And then the strawberries, both of these are 12-ounce containers. And then this is an 18-ounce container of blueberries. Those just look so sweet and delicious. And then that is the big container of strawberries. They look really not as red as I've seen some of the other ones, but usually if it's Driscoll's, you can't go wrong with those. And then speaking of fruit, I kind of wanted to avoid using the fresh fruit for the kids' smoothies, and so I saw this organic super smooth, and it is blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, kale, spinach, and bananas. So I think that's perfect. I'm just gonna portion that into a whole bunch of different baggies, and then this way I can just grab the baggies. And I like when my fruit is frozen because I don't have to do ice. So if I do frozen fruit, that just eliminates a step for me, and I think that it's smoother in consistency because you're not worrying about getting the ice to that creamy consistency. The fruit is doing that. So if I just portion these out, all I'll have to do is throw that in the blender with some juice and some yogurt and I'll be good to go. So got that, and then I picked these up again. We still have like a crazy amount of these, at least half the bag. Oh, there's only 20 in here. Yeah, there's definitely at least 10 still in the pantry, but they were marked down to $1.97. Now this time the sticker was green, there was an asterisk, and so it's not going to be any cheaper than this, but $1.97, you guys, I think that's insane. I don't think I paid that cheap last time, and it's 20 of them. And these chocolate French crepes, if you put them in the microwave for 20 seconds, wrapped in a paper towel, and then take them out, the Nutella inside is all super warm. They're just delicious, and I think these are non-GMO. Yeah, they are. So just so super good. Really, really liked those. And then got some sour cream. The price is better at Walmart, but I just, in case they didn't have it, it has been in and out of my cart twice already. It's there, it's not there. I just picked it up here. So got the 3 pounds of Daisy's sour cream, and then got a thing of the Disney apples. My kids really like the Gala apples from Costco. And then there you go, guys. That is gold to me. That is 72 little tiny gems of gold. And I was going to do more. Believe it or not, there was no limit on the eggs. They even had the box of the 5 dozen, but I really do like these brown eggs. I find that there's a big difference in flavor. Some people have written me and said, no, the color of the shell really just depends on the chicken or something, and then I've had other people tell me otherwise. So I'm not really sure if it's a mind over matter thing, but I really just enjoy the flavor of brown eggs. I feel like there's a difference, but I needed the white ones because you can't dye a brown egg. I mean, I guess you could, but it certainly wouldn't come out the color that you intended to. And I really wanted to dye eggs with the kids. I got a really cool 8-in-1 super cheap kit for like $3 at Walmart, but without finding any eggs, I wasn't going to be able to do that with my kids. And so when I found these, I was like, sold. I'm just going to do the 124 pack. Each kid can dye 8 eggs and we'll call it a day. So I got the white cage-free 2 dozen eggs for that, and then I got the organic brown eggs, two dozen packages for actual, you know, regular eating and baking and that kind of stuff. So that was a huge score for me. That right there was worth getting up early in the morning and waiting online to get into Costco. So got that, and then got a big thing of the Pirates booty. I don't feel like that's a good price. I believe it was almost $6. That makes me a little sad that they're that expensive, because to be honest, I would prefer the ones from Trader Joe's, but I'm just not trying to go everywhere. Like, I'd rather just pay a couple of dollars extra more for the Pirates booty and then not go into Trader Joe's for the white corn puffs like my kids can absolutely deal. But I still think that was a little pricey when the ones from Trader Joe's are better and half the price. But got it for them because I know that they like those. And then I got 2 separate gummy packs. We were not completely out. Maybe we have like 4 or 5, but in my world right now, trying to be on lockdown, that is completely out. And this, for some reason, had a green sticker rather. And so I thought that was weird. I don't know why they wouldn't have the Annie's fruit snacks anymore, but apparently they're not going to have them in the store. So this is the 21 pack of red and then 21 pack of purple, and all of my kids like all of the flavors. So hopefully they'll still carry them. I was surprised again to see that green sticker, but you know, either way, I picked them up for now. And then I got these. My kids love them, and this is such a great deal. It's 24 of these also, and it's the pineapple passion fruit or the strawberry banana, and these are pure layered fruit bars, and my kids really like those. And between that and that'll last for another couple of months. I think we did exactly that, bought 1 of each of these probably around Christmas time, and we're just running out of them now. So picked up more of those, and then I always pick up butter while I'm there because this butter is great and it's a great deal. I liked my butter from BJ's, and now I like the Costco butter. It's great flavor and it's the best price. So got that. And then I picked this up because now that I have an extra refrigerator, I can get a little bit more produce that mom enjoys. Sometimes I compromise and just get the stuff that they enjoy because I was limited on room. But I really like this organic spring mix, and I think it was only like $3. So that was a pretty good deal for me doing all sorts of salads and wraps and stuff with this. I just enjoy this. So pick that up for myself. And then I also got this for me. So it's Kirkland's brand of like those Sargento balance breaks. And so there's 8 of each one inside. There's 8 of the natural sharp cheddar cheese with sea salted roasted cashews and dried cranberries. And then there is the natural white cheddar cheese with sea salted almonds and dried cranberries. And that is just, all of that is up my alley. So I picked that up and I feel like that was pretty inexpensive as well. Maybe $9 or something. I mean, the prices are up there, but I'm just going off of my mind with no receipt. But I felt like that was a good deal for what you were getting inside of there. All right, now moving over to some of our dry goods, and we'll go back down and do the stuff down at the bottom in just a minute. So I did get another thing of Hellmann's mayonnaise. I have a small one in the pantry, but I make so many dressings and things that use this and salads and stuff, and so this was worth it just to pick up a big one while I was there. And I also picked up our Kirkland extra fancy mixed nuts. These are a little pricey too, but we actually just have a little bit left in the jar. So we made the last one last a while. I think we were all eating them a little less just to be sparing, but that's fine. If we're going to be, you know, eat minds conscious, but still be able to enjoy the things that we like, then I'm excited about, you know, continuing to pick these up because these are just so good. And it's the cashews, almonds, pecans, Brazil nuts, which I had never had a Brazil nut before. And they are like a huge mamma jamma nut and they're so good. And there's macadamia nuts in here, which I feel like are, you know, an expensive nut also, and so this is just a good mix for the deal. So pick that up. And then also picked up these again whenever I'm in Costco. I grab the 24 pack of the fruit and vegetable pouches for my kids. I just like that they get a little bit of veggies on the inside, and it's apple, strawberry, and yellow carrot, and then apple, mango, and yellow carrot. So my kids love all those. Pick those up. And then picked up another 3-pack of ketchup. I did just get a small one from Walmart to hold us over, but we pour through ketchup. So got the 3-pack, and I believe this is the Simply kind. Yeah, I prefer like the more natural organic one, but if I had to get one that wasn't, I like the Simply. So pick that one up. And then this, you guys, is probably one of my favorite purchases besides those eggs. This Prosecco is amazing. Even Jen Chapin wrote the last time I got this, she said that she really likes this Prosecco brand as well. It's just Kirkland's regular brand, but it's their Prosecco, and it is just so delicious. And this is going to go with orange juice on Easter as a mimosa, and Mom's going to treat herself, and we're going to toast to different times come next Easter. So got that for that. And then got the kids their multivitamins while I was there. We're almost out of those. Hot dogs, you guys. I got hot dogs and I am so excited about that. These were actually the only ones that were there. And look at the size of these hot dogs. Do you see that? That is a hot dog. It's almost like the size of what you would get like a big link of sausage like that at a carnival or something. And how many does it say that are in here? 14. So there's only 14 in here, but I'm pretty sure that my kids would probably split one. They're so big. Maybe not. They might eat just one a piece by themselves, but I could only eat one, and I eat mine bunless. Like, those are some huge hot dogs. And I got regular hamburger buns, hot dog buns from Walmart. So those are going to look super funny hanging out of the end of them, but it's all we could get, and we haven't had hot dogs in like 2 months because we can't find them. So got those. And then look at this beautiful 2-pack of pot roast, $30, but man, that is huge. And I can get like 4 meals out of it. Like if I make one night, we'll definitely have leftovers. Like I'll do pot roast one night, and then we'll do hot open sandwiches the next night, or some kind of hot roast beef, like a jus kind of sandwich like that, melt some provolone or something on it. So those would be really good. I'll get 2 separate meals out of, you know, each one. So that's 4 meals from that. So I thought that was a good deal. And then I also picked up the rotisserie chickens. This was a little high. I'm a little nervous. I think it said that it is 9.34 pounds. So one of these could be close to 5 pounds and the other one 4.5 pounds. And that gets a little touchy in that rotisserie. So I might have to do this one looks smaller. So maybe I'll just do this one in the rotisserie and then bake this one in the oven. But I really love doing the chicken in the rotisserie from there. So did pick up 2 of those. I can get a couple of meals out of that. Plus I'm really frugal when it comes to stuff like this. If I make a meal like this, we'll eat the chicken on it, and then whatever chicken's left over the next day becomes chicken salad, and you know, we'll do a side salad or something like that, and then I'll take the carcass and make a soup out of it, and we'll have that the following week with different sandwiches. So I usually try and make something like that stretch. And then wholly veggies, but I scored them while I could because frozen vegetables right now are a hot commodity right here. I don't know what the deal is. Still had a hard time getting eggs, had a hard time getting ground beef, frozen vegetables. Like it really is insane what is still limited where we are. So I saw a bag of corn. My kids will eat corn pretty much any meal. I know it doesn't have a whole lot of nutritional value, but sometimes that's just a side veggie that I can get into them. And I do like cream corn and stuff, and I put some of this in the dog's food, so it just made sense to get the 5-pound bag. And I also did that with the mixed vegetables. I use this for shepherd's pie, or I'll just use some of this for the dogs and then just save this for us. But that's 10 pounds of veggie, so that should last us a good long while. And then holy cheese. This is like an Italian's dream right here, but I have not ever seen this big block of mozzarella at Costco before. I've been only getting the small little blocks from Walmart and shredding it when I do meal prep. But this, you guys, is insane. So I'm gonna cut half of this and freeze it so I can use it for like big slices, or pre-slice it and freeze it for when I do things like chicken parm and whatever. And then the rest I'm going to shred, and then I'll keep some in the fridge and I'll freeze some. Like, this is 6 pounds of cheese, but I won't need cheese for a month. No mozzarella for a month, maybe longer, because I only get 1 block a week, sometimes not even. So this will probably last 2 months even. So good value, and keeps me, again, needing to go to the stores less. And then this, can't get this cheese anywhere. The fact that I walked in there and there were still some of these cheese on the shelf, I jumped right on it, and it wasn't even a whole lot. There wasn't like full cases of cheese. So I got 1 of the Colby Jack, and this is 2 pounds, and then I got 2 pounds of the mild cheddar, and then I got 2 pounds of the sharp cheddar. And so I'm just going to shred all of these and then freeze them, and we won't, like I said, need cheese for a good long while. But then I got suckered into this for Easter. I mean, it's literally just us, but I feel like I just want that day for us literally to do nothing. No school work, no YouTube work, no real work, no leaving the house, no anything, like us just chillaxing. And so I think that I want to spend Saturday prepping all day and getting everything ready, and us just rolling out of bed on Sunday morning and having breakfast and having snacks made to pick throughout the day, watching Easter movies, letting the kids play with their stuff. They got tons of games, and so we'll be able to just play with that. So I got this cheese cracker. That was a really, I'm surprised you guys still stay with me, because that was a long-winded reason for buying cheese, but I did buy the sliced variety pack just to make it easier for myself, and it says it's the cracker cut kind. So I got aged cheddar, French Swiss, the creamy Havarti, and the Dutch Gouda. And you know, I will use things like pieces of this for when we do cheese fries or eggs, or the Swiss cheese for sandwiches. Like, you can still melt that, but either way, I got sliced cheese. Did you guys notice I got sliced cheese? Okay, good. I did get the Jimmy Dean sausage, took that right out of my Walmart cart, and got the 3-pound for the best deal, like under $9. It's just insane to me for the all natural Jimmy Dean sausage. So got that so I can make sauce this coming up week. And then this was like an impulse buy, but it was a really good deal, and I don't like make these kind of potatoes. I should. I've done it before and it's not difficult, but I just don't, and my husband loves them. I'm pretty much like a baked potato, mashed potatoes, roasted potatoes kind of girl, or I'll get hash browns or something. But I really should treat us every once in a while to something like this. I just don't. So for whatever it was, $7, I just got these baked scallop potatoes, and we'll cook them off for Easter and just make it like an extra special thing. I got the Tyson boneless skinless chicken breast, the 10-pound bag. This is actually a pretty good deal. So it breaks down to be $1.84 a pound, and I thought that Walmart was the best deal, and that's $1.99 a pound, and Walmart's is just their Walmart brand. Like, it's not a name brand. And this is Tyson, and it's their all natural. And so even though this is frozen, where that one is more of a fresh, I still think that this is the better deal. So I picked this up for myself because I haven't really been able to score any chicken here. And so I'm going to divide this in half, and we'll use this, and then maybe half of this will go to the dogs. I'm kind of ahead on dog food, so I might not need to rush. I could use this if I need it, but I did just buy other chicken, so we should be all right. But 10 pounds is really good. That'll still, you know, last us a while. So I picked that up, and then Walmart told me no on English muffins. I put them in my cart and it goes right out. And so I got these double pack of English muffins. Sometimes it's good for pizzas. Sometimes it's just a quick breakfast. Right now everybody's at the table every morning with school eating more breakfast and stuff. So I picked up the English muffins, and I also picked up the croissants for breakfast because I think the last dozen of eggs that I have on hand right now, I'm gonna whip up and make some egg sandwiches. We still have the Mrs. Jones chicken sausage and bacon from the last trip to Costco. And so I think, and I just bought more ham and we have some left over. So I think that I'm going to make a whole bunch of breakfast sandwiches and have that on hand for us for the mornings as well, because we're eating, you know, so much more breakfast. And then now we'll come down here to this stuff. Now I bought this giant box of tortilla chips. There's 3 of these 32-ounce bags, but this was $7, and 32-ounce bags, I went on the Walmart app, and it's only a 24-ounce bag that I pay $1.84, and that's Walmart's great value, and I pay $1.84 for 24 ounces. So for me to get 32, 64, 96 ounces of these chips, and these are the corn ones, not really like the flour, but these are still super yummy, and they're made from like a tortilla factory right here in Texas. So this is the home of the Tex-Mex. They've got to be delicious. We eat so many chips, nachos. It's Jake's fallback, so we won't need chips for a long time. But that was a great deal. June 18th of this year, they're good too, so got that. And then I don't normally get the paper plates from there, but I thought it was a good deal, and paper products are just really hard to find. I'm scooping up like a random one here at or there at a Dollar Tree or something, but I don't want to go store hopping. So picked up the Chinette brand, and I thought that, like I said, this was a pretty good deal. 225 of them, and we're still using regular dishes. This is just like a fallback, so we'll have this for a while. And then I got the kids, the Honest Kids. They really have been loving this. They really love the grape one, but I'm so glad that they like this, because I really would prefer them to have this kind, especially because it's cheaper than like the Capri Sun kind, but I really hated those pouches. So I like that these are boxes, and my kids love those. And then I got hubby a little treat. He mentioned like, you don't buy me any snacks anymore. And I was like, no, I don't, because we're not supposed to be buying stuff like that. I make stuff like that, but you know what? Every once in a while we need a little treat in our lives, right? And this said raspberry crumble cookies. Like, hubby loves anything raspberry and stuff, and so when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, he needs that in his life. So I picked those up for him, and I thought that was a good deal because I'm gonna freeze them. He'll never eat all of those, and I don't think anybody else would really like that before they would go bad. So I can freeze half of this and leave some out for him to munch on. And then I bought this deal again for the cereal, $4.97. So it was a green label and the asterisk, so once they sell it, they're not coming back with it, but they still had a whole pallet full. And this is like the Nature's Path. It's the same brand of the organic Pop-Tarts the kids get, but this is their cereal. And Amazon Flakes is like Frosted Flakes, and they have the pink cereal, which is the Cheetah Chomps, and then the chocolate chimps, which is like Cocoa Puffs, and the kids like it, so I'm not gonna knock it. And for $5, it's 3 boxes of cereal. Like, I thought it was gonna be bags, but when we opened it up last time, see, it's like actual 3 boxes of cereal on the inside. So that means you're paying, you know, $1.30 or whatever per box. So, or no, it's a little bit more than that, but you get the point. It's $5 for the 3 of them. So I thought that was good. Pick that up. And then I never get goldfish, but my girl loves herself some goldfish, and this was like a good deal on sale on the end cap. It's the same thing, like 3, you know, just like how this was 3 boxes, there's 3 boxes in here. So I thought that was great. That'll last us a good long while. And then I also got some of the Hillshire Farm cold cuts again. They're packaged in 3s, and I absolutely love that because I just throw 1 into the refrigerator, and then I throw 2 in the freezer, and we just pull it out and we use it when we want sandwiches. Cold cuts defrost great, and it's the Hillshire Farms all natural, and it's a really good price. It's under $10. So I got that one, and I also got the turkey breast. Last week I had turkey gravy from a friend who gave me the carcass and her drippings and stuff, and I made a gravy with it, and I had 2 of these in the freezer. So I was like, boom, I'm gonna pull that out and make dinner. And we had hot open sandwiches over that beautiful baguette that I got from Trader Joe's. I sliced the whole thing open and put slices of turkey with that gravy that we made fresh from a turkey, and it was outstanding. So got that because I always know that I can use that for a meal. Monte Cristos you can do with that, so got that. And then this was something else that had that green label with the asterisk, and this is those Mrs. Jones Baking Company. I just talked about their frosting. Everything I've had from this company has been amazing. I said the same thing about the food stirs. They're just really flavorful. You can tell when you're eating something, I don't care what anybody says about organic, you can tell when you're eating something that it's made with good ingredients because it tastes better. And this is one of those like just add water and microwave, and Jake loves that. And it's ready in 40 seconds. It's 160 or 170 calories per cup, so I don't even think that is that bad. And there's 8 cups in here, so there's 4 confetti pop and 4 of the warm double chocolate. So got those. And then how to treat my dogs. This was a little pricey, I think $11 or something, but it is 3.75 pounds of jerky treats, and the dogs need some love too, right? I even got Frosty Paws in my cart for Walmart because it's one of my dog's birthday next week, and so I wanted to make sure I had goodies for her too. Can't be going out, right? And then I got these again, the classic baby creamers bite-sized potatoes. They're just so good for roasting. Not so good for mashed potatoes, but for roasting and whatever, they turn out to be really perfect, and they're easy because they're washed, and I like the skins on stuff like that. So you literally cut them in half or in quarters depending on the size of the potato, and they have the little purple ones, which I love. And then last but not least is this leaning tower, and I had my big boy with me, and he saw this cake and he was like, Mom, Grammy always has to have an Easter cake at Easter. And it's so funny because that's my mom's thing. Whenever even we went to a family member's house, if it was her job to bring dessert, like when my aunt was alive and we all lived together in New York, we would go, you know, to her house. They would take turns on Easter, and whoever's job it was to bring dessert, if it was at my mom's house, my aunt would bring dessert, and vice versa. They would always make sure that they brought a cake that said Happy Easter. Everything else under the sun, pies, coconut custards, carrot cakes, you name it, cannolis, all of it. But there always had to be at least something that said Happy Easter. And Jake is definitely sentimental when it comes to that stuff. And I know he's going to feel the pain of not being with my family for Easter. So I felt a little twinge in my heart. I felt like I was... I'm not going to get choked up. I felt like I was kind of channeling my family, and we can still kind of have, this will be the first Easter I'm not with my family for my whole life. So, and Jake too, for his whole life, you know, so I think it'll be nice to just kind of have that cake. And then, okay guys, with that being said, comes an 18 pack of Twisted Tea, and no one else really drinks the Twisted Teas in the house, okay, but Mom. Well, no one else, it would only be Daryl, right? Anyways, but he's a beer drinker. I'm a Twisted Tea kind of person, and I love my kids, and I'm enjoying being home and, you know, working with them and all that stuff, but I'm kind of going batshit crazy just a little bit in this house, with just trying to make everything work. Times are just crazy, and Mama needs a drink every once in a while. And this was the best deal. If I do stop and get myself a drink, that is what I would get myself. I would get myself a Twisted Tea. That just happens to be the thing that I enjoy. And so when I saw this is the best deal than buying something in a gas station. And again, I don't want to go out and stop. And so I picked that up for myself, and then 3 things of water. They still don't have like those big gallon-sized containers like these. These are the ones that we normally get from there. And what I've been doing is during meal prep once a week or whatever, or however many times it takes us to go through this water, I dump these bottles into here, and we use that to fill the coffee pot and stuff. But we have maybe just a couple of rows left, like 2-3 rows left of what we got last time, and that was 3 weeks ago. So probably one of these a week, which I don't think is so bad. Again, we're using it for coffee and stuff, and mama ain't living without her coffee. But that was it, guys. That was my $467 at Costco. Alright guys, so that's it for this time's Costco haul. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, again, I do try and share a Costco haul at least once a month on the channel, and right now that's pretty much where it's going to be at until the stay in order place is lifted and we can go back out into humanity and shop like normal. But for now, we'll definitely be sticking to at least only a one-stop trip a month. But I hope you guys again enjoyed this video. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.